Welcome back to the Curry Gumbo podcast review of P Valley with Nicole and Ashley. And we made it to the season finale, but we are unsettled. We need season 3 ASAP. Let's get into it. We have a mayor. You called this. I remember I asked you a while ago who's going to win, and you said the most evil, Pastor Patrice, was going to win.
I said that.
Yeah, you was like the most evil, and I was like, she's gonna win over Wayne Kyle, and you was like, yeah.
I knew Wayne Kyle wouldn't win. And Wayne Kyle, that name just reminds me so much of Bruce Wayne. And Bruce Wayne is good, so I don't know why.
Batman.
It's like Wayne Kyle. It's like Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle is Catwoman's name. So maybe it's just the two. But both of those characters are somewhat good. Catwoman is problematic, but she's ultimately good, right? I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm just happy it wasn't that bitch Andre.
He didn't win. He thought he was gonna win.
He really did. He really,
He
really
thought he
did.
was winning. He told Brittany to fix her face and come outside and wear a mask. Since she been wearing masks all this time, she can keep wearing a mask. And I was like, damn, Andre. And she did it. She stood next to him while Hailey stood in the audience.
When they were fighting, Hailey was sitting in the middle or standing in the middle of them, just smirking as if
like she not the reason.
You lucky Brittany is not a Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
Or a roulette, because you would have got your ass beat. You lucky baby girl got something to lose. You lucky she got a license to lose, because bitch, I really dislike Autumn. Can I just say that?
Oh, yes. This episode, definitely. Before, I was never sure of how to feel about her. But I was like, oh, she ain't right.
Ain't right at all.
So with Andre and Brittany, is it over? Because he said he moving to Chuckalisa.
He said he's moving to Chuckalisa and he will start a law practice there. I would like for things to be over between he and his wife, only because the show isn't giving me the conflict that I need. I am not satisfied. I need Brittany to get her things, and she has not been able to get her things. Her lines have not been what I need them to be. So if y'all are just gonna drag this lady, then let her go. I'm wondering why the show cares so much about Mercedes and Keyshawn, even fucking Roulette, who we just fucking met, and we don't give a shit about Brittany. I really think the show is set up for us to really like Andre, and I don't see it for the nigga.
No,
So I'm lost.
I'm Team Brittany. I was saying that since Hailey left Chuckalisa.
She left Chuckalisa, but them twins, I mean, he still has legal claim to those twins.
But
that's
he don't
in
know.
her belly.
He don't know that. And she
He
changed her
don't
number.
know.
So she can reinvent whatever life. We don't even know she's keeping the twins.
We don't. I hope them twins and Andre leave for whatever secret life y'all could go together forever and stay gone. Cause I don't see the need for not nan one of y'all.
Let's see. Farrah gave Mercedes her money. She was 10,000 short because she was owed 40,000 from Cedric, but Farrah gave her 30. And Mercedes was like, "Is this the money Cedric owe me?" And she was like, "No, this is the money I owe you." And I'm like, "Okay, so where's Cedric money at?" One.
Right.
But she did good. You did say that Farrah need to give Mercedes some type of payments.
I mean,
and she did.
Something. You need to give me payment for this fucking, and also payment for this art that I never consented to. But thank you, for these royalties. I hope they continue to come. I hope, but baby, where the money at for that love making?
Okay, you said last episode you want them to be together. And I kind of saw it. I was like, ooh, they would be nice together, but it looks like it's just they not going there. You
I
think there's
think the show
still
is gonna
hope?
tease it out. I think the show might tease it out. Who Mercedes is not about to be with his main, because that's
Oh,
been something that's been teased a little bit, but I don't think that Maine trusts Mercedes now because of her loyalty to Uncle Clifford and the club's loyalty to Lil Murda. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
I was disappointed with Maine for that because Mercedes asking him, okay, you saw me dance because he been trying to see her dance this
Hmm.
whole season. And she's like, okay, so you saw me dance, what's up? And he was like, you was all right. She was like, what? Why are you on the stage with that with Lil Murder? Dude, why are you looking at him?
Like you ain't too old. You don't think you're too old for this? You don't think you're too old?
Who?
What money is this bringing you?
Oh,
Like what how is this
like he one of
setting
them
you
old
up?
he an
Like
OG player.
yeah, like but what is this lifestyle doing for
Nothing.
you? Like how is it financially providing for you?
But
How
he
is it
just got
providing
out of
in any
jail.
way?
He
Right.
just
So
got
I'm
out
gonna
of
need for
jail.
you to focus on like getting your life together. I mean I what? You kind of look a little too old for this, sir. But you fine. So I'm gonna let it pass for the next 2 business days. But after that, you have to go fill out an application at the nearest place of employment that accepts people who done been to prison.
No, but it seemed like the blue and yellows, they just all of them got a little murder on their mind. So Haley's plan. So okay, so Mayor Woodbine is the mayor. And Haley's thinking she's still trying to sell the paint. So she goes to her white lady that gave her the offer of 5 million. And Miss Ma'am was like, I don't need to paint no more. And Haley's like, what you mean? The casino has to be built on the waterfront property. And the paint was kind of like, waterfront property. But then they had a stipulation that said they can make a waterfront property. And so we get the sense that Uncle Clifford went to the Kyle plantation and talked to them a bit. And so on this, are are the Kyles selling their land or a piece of their land?
I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it
Because
seemed like Corbin was behind the move of water. So I don't know if
right.
he's selling land or if I don't know what he's doing, but I- whatever way they found a way to allow the river to move. It felt good to know that Haley couldn't sell the club. It felt really good to know that. And it felt good to see her get her face cracked
Because she
when
thought
she
she was
found out
getting.
that you should have took that $5 million when you had a chance to take that motherfucking $5 million, because now you get zilch goose
Yeah.
eggery. Uncle Clifford give you that check for 250, and now
And
you
he
extra
said,
pissed.
I mean, listen, Uncle Clifford was like, I want my club back here. You paid so much you paid for the club. You can have that back. Haley wasn't satisfied.
But then she steals 50K
Ooh, girl.
from the club. But y'all should have known her scamming ass was gonna do something. Y'all should have had the extra locks. Y'all should have had the child protection locks, the twin protection locks on them accounts, because I mean it's so funny because now he's in the exact same place that he was season 1, 50K in debt.
Wow, I didn't think about it like that. So they done ran Haley out of Chuckalisa,
Bye.
and we saw she ended up in somebody's Chinatown.
Bye.
Um, wearing
Adios.
wearing white again.
Child.
Wearing
You
white
need to be
again.
wearing the insides of a trash can. Goodbye.
Mercedes got her baby Terica. Mayor Bishop Woodbine, she kind of turned around a bit. How do you feel about her, Mayor Bishop?
I think she gained back some cool points by allowing Terica to stay with Mercedes. I think that Shell is being real petty because you could have been called Mercedes and been like,
Exactly.
hey, can you come pick up Terica?
Mercedes
So
would
you are being super duper petty. And I wonder how, when she gets out of rehab, how will she feel knowing that Terica has been with Mercedes? So, I think I don't know, she might be turning around, but I also think that I don't think that Miss Patrice wants to hurt people. I just think that when she wants something,
she's gonna
she
get
will
it.
hurt whomever she needs to in order to get it. Her intention is not to hurt people. And so I don't think that her allowing Terica to be with Mercedes is solely her trying to help Mercedes. She just don't want to take care of Terica.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because she even said like, I ain't got time to take care of no 14-year-old.
You have two jobs.
Right. She does seem selfish. But if she was super petty, she would have just kept Terica from Mercedes
Very
anyway.
true. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think she ever wants to hurt anybody. But if she needs to hurt people in order to get what she wants, she will.
Right. Keyshawn. This
Why
broke
she
my
just didn't
heart.
bring them kids to the club?
Wait, at what time?
Anytime.
When she was working?
Yes. Why you brought them to them that fucking sister and that evil fucking stepmom?
I'm trying to figure out
But you
her.
know what?
I don't think her sister. It didn't seem like her sister was the issue. It's her stepmama, and I'm trying to
But
see.
sister, send me a text and say, "Hey, this is going on. Hurry up, come get
Girl,
them."
because the sister was looking like I don't know what to do,
Trash.
and I don't know why her stepmama is such a hater. Like, do she want Keyshawn to be miserable? Does she want her to die? Like, seriously, at this point, it's like
I think so.
you
I
want
think she
Keyshawn
wants
to
her to be
die.
miserable. What I think a lot of times, because that sister is still living at home.
See, that's the
So
part I didn't, because she kept saying the kids are at her sister's house. I'm like, okay, but like, was the stepmother always there, or
that's their old house.
no? I
So
get it.
that
But I'm
sister,
saying when she kept saying the kids were with her sister, I'm wondering if the stepmother was always there, or if she just found
mm,
out that the kids were there. And she was like, "Oh, the kids are over here. Let me call up Derek and tell him his kids is over here."
yeah, I think that your daughter, that daughter, is still in the house.
Alicia.
So she isn't doing well financially because I know that girl don't like you. So she wouldn't be in that house if she didn't have to be in that house.
Alicia, yeah.
The stepmother doesn't want Keyshawn to be doing better than her daughters. And if I see you doing better than my daughters, then I'm going to kind of step on you just to keep
But
you at a
they're all
disadvantage.
young, and what is considered better? Because at this point, Keyshawn got 2 kids by this man
But
she's
you
not
have,
married to, and
yes,
she work at a
and you have
club.
2 kids. You have 2 kids, and it sounds like you're trying to leave him. I don't want you to leave him because I want you to stay in that position until my daughter is in a space where I'm proud of. Once that happens, you can do whatever you want to do. But until my daughter succeeds, you will not. So I don't know what you have planned. But I know Derek ain't a part of it, so I'm gonna call Derek and shit on you real quick. I really do think people think like that. I absolutely think people think
She's
like that.
putting the
Oh, she
girls
got
in
you
jail.
watching these kids. She has you watching these kids
Oh,
when
that
she got
could
a when
be.
she got a
Oh,
baby
a
daddy
man
at
at
home.
home. Yeah.
Oh, you got things to do. Why she using you? People are like that.
I can see that. Like, why are the kids over here? Call their daddy. But then that's shady because then, like Keyshawn said, you call Derek and you ain't call me. Nobody called her.
Hmm. I don't
She
get it.
she
I don't
evil.
get it. When I saw Child Protective Services there, I was so stressed out. And I was like, and
Oh,
for
not
everyone in that room, for all of those adults in that room to be white,
yes.
and for her to be the only black woman there, I I thought immediately you are in danger.
Yes.
You walked into the house and they were already there. So like it's as if that house don't even belong to you anymore. You didn't let them in. Like they didn't come in as strangers. Like this house is my house. I have control over what is happening to this house. When you beating Derek's ass, I'm gonna grab these children. Like you have no control here. Derek knew what
Oh,
was happening.
Derek.
Derek absolutely knew.
I told you he was a white man out here. He decided that he gon' be like, oh, okay, I got the police, I got the law. He was always gonna go that route. I knew that. I'm like, Keyshawn can't just steal her kid. Like, she got to be careful with Derek because he gonna use his white privilege when he wants to. He ain't gonna be no poor, struggling white man at this time.
Yeah.
He gonna
And so
find his
now
white privilege.
people are thinking you abuse these children, and people are thinking you abuse Derek.
At what point did you think Keyshawn was in danger? Like, did you think she was gonna get her
What
kids and like the whole episode? She was saying bye to everybody and like, okay, I'm about to get my kids. Stay at my sister's house. At what point did you think she was in danger?
I thought she was good. I knew she wasn't going to drive off anywhere. But I thought that she would get her kids and move somewhere to Mississippi and then someone was going to handle Derek. I didn't think that I didn't think she would end up in jail. I did not. And now she has some like the cases like this might stick, you know.
Yes. Dang. Her
And
sister,
now you
that's a
asking
child abuse
Diamond,
charge and a domestic violence charge.
and they saw
Possibly.
you beat on this man. They saw you do this.
Oh my gosh.
What proof do you have that he has harmed you?
None.
You can have Uncle Clifford and Mercedes come in there and
But then at the end of the day,
testify against
you're talking about people who work at a strip club.
exactly.
So they're not even going to have their opinions not even going to be have a lot of weight to it.
Yeah.
I knew something was up. I took a cue from you. I was paying attention to her clothes. When she was with Low Murder and she put on that hood, she was wearing all red. I'm like, oh, why she looking like Red Riding Hood? And I'm like, what is Red Riding Hood about? And I'm like, she about to go up against a big bad wolf. When
Damn.
and then I knew when she got to her stepmama's house or her house, really, her daddy house.
Hello. Okay.
I was just like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, her kids ain't gonna be there. Her kids ain't gonna be there. Watch her kid and like her kids not there. I was like,
She
damn
should
it,
have beat that stepmom ass. That's who ass she should have
her
beat.
kids not there. But I noticed that when she was wearing that all red and had that hood on, I'm like, this is Little Red Riding Hood. Diamond. Okay,
Oh, you didn't I tell you?
who is Big Bone?
A friend of Montavious, a worker for Montavious. She
What
called
the heck?
Montavious her lieutenant. I told y'all. I told y'all. I said she is either CIA or she is someone who works for or with Montavious. I
She was a
said this.
freaking ninja.
She showed. Said,
I'm like,
I
what the
said,
heck
what is
is this?
going on? What is going
Who
on?
are
Am I
these
watching Mortal
ninjas?
Kombat?
I'm
This is Mortal Kombat.
who are these ninjas? Where these ninjas come from in this parking lot? Yo, that man had that ring. I was like, okay. So what are our big bone theory? Okay, okay, yes. She's working with him, but apparently they must have told her to go to the club and start a relationship with Diamond to what? Kill him? Like, what's the goal?
I think just get more information, figure out what happened. How does she not know who Hailey is if she know who Montavious is? Or does she know who Hailey is?
She
But how does
has,
Hailey not know her? If you worked for Montavious
because
and Hailey was with Montavious,
Hailey picked her because Mercedes didn't want Big Bone. Remember?
wait
Remember
a minute.
back in the
I
audition,
do remember that. I do remember that.
and Mercedes was like, Mercedes was like, they was fighting, and Mercedes was like, okay, I'm gonna pick the girls, and then Haley just barged in, Big Bone. So it was like, she can't even dance. Haley was like, oh, we can just put her behind the bar. So Haley picked her.
Hmm. Yeah, Hailey might got something to do with this.
Cause what we seen in this episode, Haley's sneaky. I don't put nothing past her now.
I don't put none
She
past
ain't
that
in
trash
danger.
ass
Like
bitch.
Mercedes said, like and Clifford said, they she should have been the one. She should have died. Because they saved her for no reason. So what if Big Bone and Haley were working together to do what though?
You remember when Mercedes and Roulette and like you remember when Hailey was like Big Bone and Big Bone was like, "Yeah, boss." She's like, "Start the music." "All right, boss." Now you got me thinking. Not now see you got me thinking something. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't just
But
give
what
me
is
two more
the
give me 2 more weeks.
motive?
I'm gonna figure it out.
I need season 3 coming up now. But then, oh, so is she really? So do she like Diamond? Because then the Keyshawn thing,
I think she does like Diamond. Cause when she saw them kiss, she didn't have to we didn't have to see her be surprised. We
she was
didn't have to
like,
see her do
yeah,
that. I'm wondering, was she gonna give up Montavious's crew?
I don't think she gonna give up because she obviously getting some type of benefit from it.
The question is, did Diamond know
Know that
that she works for Montavious? Diamond
she's a
just
low
felt,
key assassin.
yeah, Diamond felt a little too smart to get got like this. So I'm wondering if he knew and he was just working her to be like, nah, don't rat me out to your homeboys and them.
That he tried
I
to pull the
don't know.
love spell on her to calm her down.
He tried. He tried, but you couldn't.
Damn. So Keyshawn is in jail. She called Diamond to
I'm
tell
so tired
him
of her talking in these fucking riddles and
these fairy
allegories and
tales.
shit.
That's why
Like,
I'm like,
girl,
okay,
say what the shit
listen,
is.
I got it now because everything's a fairy tale. Last episode she Rapunzel. This episode she Red Riding Hood.
You
I don't
need
know
to
who
be
she
trying
gonna
to
be
get with
next.
Wody. Why did y'all tease me like that? I thought she was gonna be with Wody, and I wanted
Oh, I
that.
knew that wasn't gonna happen. I didn't want that to happen because I want
Why you
her
didn't
to.
want that to happen?
Because, like I said before, I want her to be able to have a platonic relationship with a man. I don't want every man in her life to be a sexual object or for her to be a sexual relationship with every man in her life. She
Sure.
needs someone she can trust that's just not trying to have sex with her. Which I think Diamond is a real love connection. I think Diamond really cares about her. He's not just trying to have sex with her. I think he really loves her. So I'd rather her be with Diamond than with Wody.
Well, I don't think Wody just trying to have sex with her.
No. That's what I'm saying. I want them to just be
Cool.
platonic friends. I don't want there to be any type of sexual anything between Keyshawn and Diamond. I mean Keyshawn and Wody. I just want her to have a man she can trust that's not manipulating her, not trying to have sex with her, not because she's been through a lot.
She has.
Yeah, she's been through a lot. And Diamond can't save her.
Can't do it.
And now she ain't got her
You can't put
kids.
the key in the trunk.
Keyshawn can't go nowhere
Not a place.
because now the child services talking about they doing check-ins for the next 6 months, and now she in jail. So it's like she probably not gonna
Oh,
have
well,
her
he's
kids.
gonna press charges. He's gonna try
Oh,
and
he
get custody
separated
of
himself
those kids.
because he was like, "I'm sorry, it's Miss. She ain't no Mrs." So he made sure, and
Trash ass bitch.
they mentioned joint custody. So I'm pretty sure he gonna end up with full custody of them kids, and Keyshawn's only gonna be able to see them on the weekend. Ugh, horrible.
Y'all should have been fucked Derek up. Break his leg. Something. Something the way he can't harm nobody. You up there, you fucked up a 2-year-old's elbow.
And his back.
You need your ass beat.
And then gonna tell Keyshawn, well, you signed the discharge papers at the hospital.
Bitch,
What am I
fuck
supposed to
you.
do? Leave him at the hospital? That's my son. Like, I'm not gonna, not sign the discharge papers so he can come home? This is a mess. When's season 3 coming out?
Child, it need to come out tomorrow. You see how they doing with Atlanta. Atlanta season 4 coming out like next week.
Yeah, but I know they
Like,
shot
god
season
damn.
3 and they shot season 3 and 4 together of Atlanta. I remember that like 2 years ago or whenever,
Y'all
but
let me
before
know.
COVID. But P Valley, we need season 3 because
Yeah.
I am not settled.
Yeah, P Valley, my nerves bad, Katori. Figure it out. Fix it, Jesus. Somebody help me.
It's like everybody had a happy ending except Keyshawn. Oh, we forgot Lil Murder and Uncle Clifford. They a couple,
Whoop,
which surprised me
whoop.
because I so thought, okay, Lil Murder,
I didn't see that happening.
he on some BS, because they broke up like 3 different times.
Child, okay.
They done broke
I
up
did
like three
not
times.
see that happening. I did not see that happen. I'm very happy. I wonder what will this do for his career?
He not
But
even going on
also,
tour because that's what Cliff was like. He was I get Cliff's point of I don't want to be the one to hold you back. Listen, you a star, you rising, go on tour, go up with Tina Snow. Be who you want to be. Get out of Chuckalisa. Don't let me be the reason that's keeping you here. Go. And Lil Marty was like, no, I'm staying here.
no.
I'm
Trying to
staying
be with you.
here.
Be wherever
And
you want.
open too, because Clifford was like, they ain't doing it in the dark no more.
Nope, they out there dancing in front of everybody.
Kissing in front of everybody.
I'm so happy because there is a freedom to that.
Is he gonna give up rapping? That's what I'm concerned about. Like, so what's he gonna do? Because you can't just rap at the
Or
PBS
is he
music.
gonna like change the landscape of rapping?
Mm,
Is he just gonna be like, I'm a gay rapper and y'all gonna deal with it? Cause guess what? I'll steal your bitch, I'll steal your nigga, and I'll kick everybody ass. So what you gonna do? Okay. He fine as hell.
he cute.
I'm listening to the music. I'm gonna try and steal a little murder from Uncle Clifford.
Mm,
It ain't gonna happen.
he in love.
But I'm gonna try. Hey y'all, hope you enjoyed the show. Hit us up on Instagram at Curry Gumbo. Hope to see you next week. Bye.